Hi guys, and welcome back to the Dragon's Table. I am your DM, the Trixie Goth, and these are your players. James White Dragon as Winston.
I need a new party.
Moonlight Sarah as Meliana. Mama Ho or Ho and the Bros as Yasmita.
I'm ready for the ball.
Pixie Pen as Keela.
We got plenty of information. I'm not debriefing it tonight. It's fucking late. It's been a bit of a night.
And last but not least, Channing Bomb as Jasmine, or as now we know her, Lilith.
Spiking her drink with visibility potion. Maybe best idea.
Couple of housekeeping rules. 1. This is an 18+ stream. If you're under the age of 18, please exit the building now.
When's your birthday? Out!
Number 2, rule lawyers, this is not the stream for you. This is a homebrew and very, very loosey-goosey rules.
The code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.
If I can make stupid brilliance happen, or brilliant stupidity, we will. Our players regularly fuck around and find out.
Guys, I fucked up. This is a big broadcast. I have both made great discovery and fucked up.
Thirdly, we have a Ko-fi linked for our channel now. It will take you to James White Dragon's Ko-fi at the minute, because as is always the way with this channel, there was technical difficulties and therefore it didn't want to play with us. So James White Dragon has very, very kindly allowed us to use his for the time being. If you can go and tip us, that'd be great. That helps grow the channel. Also, we are trying to work towards getting a graphics tablet so that we can do animations and add that to our media library. So any support is very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let us get into the session.
It's time to go questing.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Dragon's Table. I am your DM, the Trixie Goth, and these are your players. James.
While I was getting echo, I didn't mute the Twitch.
Wap wap wap. Hello.
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 Okay, right. So, we are back. We do have a short crew today. Mama Ho, or Home Bros, will be joining us later on. But for now, we just have the wonderful Moonlight Sarah, James White Dragon, and our wonderful Channing Bomb. Can you please roll me a d20?
That's a 12.
I got a 15.
17.
Wap wap wap.
So, 12. Mariana, what happened last session?
Well, a lot of stuff happened at the Dragon's Hoard. We didn't really do much other than hang around there. So we all got presents, which were amazing. I got a little fleshy raven from Lilith. And then Lilia got a very special gift of a portal. And she disappeared into the portal for a bit. Then she came back. She said, unfortunately, goodbye to all of us and decided to head back through the portal and go home. But Winston was very happy because he could still communicate with her, as he got very excited, going, "Can you hear me through the bracelet?" a lot. Did you not? And then we went and spoke to Cassian a few times, as well as we had him locked up. And we found out that he was not very well, and unfortunately he may have been like trying to help people, but unfortunately been messing with magic he shouldn't. But luckily Lilith used one of her wishes and he's better again, so you know, that's quite a good thing. Then what else happened? I think that's everything. We did a lot of talking and discussing and just wandering around.
Yes, and I think that's very much going to be the same session today. So yes, you've all kind of had a bit of a rundown. It was a bit of an emotionally charged day. Obviously, Lilia had to leave the party, so everyone's a little bit raw. Yasmita disappeared off for her own sake, and so there's that. Obviously, Meliana went down, I believe, to the bar for a little bit, speak to Marek, have a quick chat with him, and everyone else is basically just returning to their rooms for a bit to have a break. and just kind of regroup and find out what's going on. But obviously, some people need a little bit more time. So we're going to start off with Jasmine or Lilith. What are you going to do now?
So Cassian's fine. I gave James the ring, right? I mean Winston the ring, right?
Yes.
Okay, Winston. Okay, though I don't have anything of anyone else's. I've learned my mistakes from holding other people's trauma or property hostage. I'm gonna check the map to see if we know where the radio entity is. We'll check the
Radio
map.
entity.
Yes, see where he is, because we got some planning to do. I have a strong feeling we only lived because learned of him, and I just want to get as much information on him, Slayer, and Winston's brother, because something's brewing, and I want to be prepared.
Okay, so do you ask specifically for the radio demon first?
No, I'm probably the Slayer actually.
The Slayer. So
Yeah.
you get the map kind of brings up this question mark on itself across the city map. It just kind of does this massive question mark of, are you sure you want to know the answer to this? And then when it's like, you can tell it's almost reluctant to show you, but it does point out, and
I feel like I'm being feeling like I'm being judged by a sat nav. I'm thinking,
you
what do you think I'm gonna do?
shown,
Run off and look for it?
you were shown. Let's go. We're going over here. A building just here, just below the basically the noble district or the rich district, whichever you want to call it. Next to a very open field, which doesn't have anything on it, apart from a massive cross, which you know on some maps denote a graveyard.
Okay. Okay, so that's what the Slayer is. Do I care about the Not really. I feel like I'm fine. Do I care about the demon? He didn't seem to want to fight, just entertain. I could entertain him. I've got more cards. What's the worst that could happen?
God.
I asked where Winston's brother is. Thomas? Thomas, right?
Thomas,
Yes, I
you
asked where
get the
Thomas is.
same. You get the same location.
Okay. I let out Laddie. I polymorph Laddie into a. What's the most normal bird I've seen around town?
You've seen quite a few, so like crows, ravens. You've got pigeons.
I
You've seen a couple of robins.
I polymorph Laddie into a robin.
Robin.
I also send him with Azar just to scout the area and lay back information. I don't have a second bracelet. I give Laddie my bracelet, and I do actually tell everyone I'm sending Laddie to scout. He will give us information. I can't communicate, but you'll hear him.
Did you want a second bracelet?
No.
For Laddie specifically. Okay.
Yes, actually, I probably will get a second bracelet if I can.
Okay. So when you went to get the gifts, that probably would have been passed along with it if Mother Dragon knew that's what you needed.
Then I still tell people I've sent Laddie and Azza to scout and see what they're up to, and Laddie has a bracelet to communicate with us what he sees.
Okay.
Winston just messages back like, good job remembering to send him with a bracelet instead of giving him your own. That was a bad idea last time.
Sure.
So, Azza and Laddie fly off. We will come back to that in just a moment. Meliana, what are you doing?
So before we all sort of dispersed from the corridor, I'm probably going to notice that Yasmita isn't with us. as we sort of
Yes.
woke. And so she's going to pull out her little raven plushie and transform it into a raven and just ask it to just, because she suspects that Yasmita might still be somewhere within the Dragon's Hoard, so using the map probably won't help find her. So she's going to send her little raven off to wander around and find her, because she's a bit like, we kind of wanting to sit down and discuss what to do next. So that's the first thing she's going to do. And then she's going to notice everyone else wandering off, and then she's going to be like,
Yeah.
I think I need to go to the library first before I do anything else. So she's going to head on down to the library again.
So the little familiar does hop off. It takes them a minute, but they seem to kind of pick up on something and dart off. It's like they know exactly where they're going. And we'll get back to them in a little bit. You find your way back to the library, which is quite easy. You've been there before. Sorry, the gremlins having a mad 5 minutes before bed. You find the library. It's the same endless kind of expanse as it was before. You do notice a cleric walking around this time, and she kind of spots you. Again, they have the full veil, the full hood, and they go, how can I be of assistance to you?
Aliana's going to sort of look around, and she's then going to say, I need to know how to kill Ballspawn.
There's kind of a moment of, I can't tell if you're fucking with me. And she's like, And she kind of considers the question from it. Was like, would that be in Ancient Monsters? Would that be in Unkillable Monsters? Would that be in Ancient Deities? I wouldn't. And she goes, right, me, I will find the sections and I have at. And she takes you down and she takes you through the maze of bookshelves. And someone obviously had the foresight for this, because all the 3 sections that she's mentioned are quite close to each other. She goes, like, here, here, and here. Good luck. And leaves you to it.
Okay, so is it, because I like before the books sort of presented themselves slightly to me? Will they do that again?
These ones are, you can get the feeling that they'll probably shuffle themselves around to make it easier for you to find what you're looking for. So the most relevant will be like down at eye level, kind of your height. The ones that may be useful but only have a certain section, maybe slightly higher, and then above that, because no one's actually really tried to kill a Ballspawn before, so
We need to though, so. So yeah, she's
So
just gonna start pulling books off the shelf and making herself comfy up a little alcove with all these books.
actually you pull down a couple from each section. You've got a nice long pile, and you find a nice little alcove, and you set them down, and you start reading. So we'll come back to that in a minute. So Winston, you managed to have a quick chat with Loma, in between splitting off and everything like that, and you have asked her to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You give her a kind of a quick time set, and she's like, okay, cool, and she meets you at the door in a very similar dress to that of the one she wore to the ball, but unlike before, she hasn't put on a prosthetic horn, and she's kept her short hair, and she just like braided it, styled it, and she's like, okay, what now?
Winston is unsurprisingly actually dressed nicely for a change. He's got the suit that he wore to the thing, but he's not obviously dressed as tiefling this time. Like he's made more effort than I think he's made in probably all the time they've been together. He's made like so much effort, and he looks nervous as well.
Okay, so you said something about a nice dinner. There's 3 possible places. Shall we?
Winston nods and says, "I've actually reserved us some seats at the most expensive place in town.
All right.
So he leads the way and leads her down outside, and there's a carriage outside waiting for them.
Kind of Loma stops for a second and raises an eyebrow and goes, "Ooh, well, this is more planned than I thought it was." And steps into the carriage with him, and obviously they set off. Not that far a ride to their location. Unfortunately, a lot of the entertainment / kind of inns and pubs and restaurants are all in kind of the same blocking of streets. So it's a nice kind of short journey, and you do step out to a very large, very extravagant building, which doubles as a restaurant and inn for the more wealthier visitor. And Loma's impressed.
So Winston takes her by the hand and takes her out of the carriage and walks up to the restaurant entrance and says a reservation under Lord Winston Almere.
Using the full name too, and you are quite quickly shown to your seats. It's the restaurant screams money, and a lot of the guests scream money. So Loma is a little bit uncomfortable. For all the time you've known her, she's kind of the make do and mend type, despite obviously growing up where she did. So, she's not used to being with extravagance. So she's a little uneasy. She's a little unsure.
Hello, Caleb.
I'm gonna say night night.
Night night.
I'm going to bed. Yeah, so she's not quite used to it, so she is a little nervous.
So Winston is now like he's done everything right up to this point, and now he sits down. What would you like to eat? You can have anything you like on the menu. Doesn't matter the cost.
Loma raises an eyebrow at that and goes, "Okay, that's a choice, especially here." She does look over the menu. She does pick something. And again, she doesn't pick the most expensive thing. She's actually very careful about that. Again, it's her make do and mend side showing through. But she picks something. It's not long before the waiter comes over to take your order. And Loma quickly gives what she wants. And as the waiter walks away, she goes, "Okay, so nice dinner, nice carriage. You now have me extremely nervous. What's going on?"
So Winston is now like he's looking around, seeing if anything is going to go wrong. Like everything has gone to plan. His plans don't go this well, as everyone knows. So he's sort of looking around, looking for when something out of the ordinary goes. And he's like, right, goes into his pocket and 1 second. Message to Lilith at this point. Lilith, can you hear me?
Lilith cannot hear him. I am not wearing my bracelet.
Anyone? Meliana, can you hear me?
At this point, Meliana's just going to go look up from the books, roll her eyes, and go, "Yes."
And little sis, can you hear me? Yasmina, can you hear me?
I all of despair. Leave me alone.
Oh, okay. In that case, Meliana, there's a little green box in my room. I need it. Could you grab it for me?
Mariana is gonna just be silent for what feels like an eternity, probably to Winston.
Hello? Anyone?
I am trying to find a way to stop us all from dying. Is this box that important?
Yep. Please.
Where are you?
I'm at that really expensive place. In the center of town. That place.
You're echoing a little bit. I think both you on push. Go on.
So please help, please.
Are we going to die if you don't have this box?
I'm going to die if you don't have this box.
Have you asked someone else to get it?
Very gently kind of goes, Meliana, I have never seen Winston sweat so bad. Whatever he's asking, can you please do before this poor guy bursts into flames where he is?
She's gonna sigh and be like, okay.
Thank you. I'll get you some nice food, I promise. Thanks. Okay, and then he sort of just like the waiter. Waiter, can I get 2 bottles of champagne, please?
Okay. Right. Fine. So we'll come back to that in a minute. So, Jasmine. Oh. Yasmita, you managed to join us.
Hello.
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 So you kind of sequestered yourself away to have a quiet moment after obviously Lilia leaving the party. And obviously you've had your moment, you've breathed. You wanted to go and see Laros, yes?
Correct.
So you take a minute, you stand up, you brush yourself down. You're like, right, let's go have this conversation. As you leave the portal room, a little, I believe it's Raven or Crow, kind of hops down the corridor to look and looks straight at you. Kind of hops on place in a little bit, and then kind of starts doing circles around you.
Oh, but what is wrong with you? Okay.
It just
Is there somebody stepped out a well? Come on, boy, show me the well.
it kind of does another hop around you and hops up onto your shoulder. Meliana, you get a notification, like you get a kind of sense in the back of your head that the familiar has found what it's been asked to look for, and it's with it. It's now kind of just that. It's waiting for all.
I just sort of, well, Madame's going to sort of sit there and sort of think for a second and go, just follow her for now.
It kind of gives you get kind of like an affirmative feeling of like, okay, I'm here. So, yeah, it's me. You now have this crow on your shoulder. You go and find Laros. She is not that hard to find. Ironically, she is currently in the actual tavern area. He goes, oh, you dear. How are you holding up?
Not good.
I guessed. Would you like some tea?
Can I have something else in it?
What is it you're looking for?
Can I have some more? And where are we sat at the moment?
So you've just made your way into like the main tavern area, so you're not sat
Okay.
second.
She like pulls herself up. She's not very strong, so she'll probably fall down, but she pulls herself up and tries to lean over the bar to get some sort of like liquor from behind the bar.
Laros very easily leans over, grabs a bottle out, and it is about this tall. It's a very long, tall bottle, full, unopened, and she hands it to you.
Thank you. And then she pours a little drop in the tea and then goes and pushes it towards the the mum and then just drinks out the bottle.
Like, touche. So, what was it you wanted or needed? Please remind me.
Well, I would really like to. Do you have like an I've seen in some of the shops that they do like this thing called an anti-aging cream. Can I have an anti-aging cream that I can put on the face so that I can have most of my little wrinkles back?
So you want to age again? Is essentially what you're asking.
Yeah, but without the contracts. I don't want no more contracts.
So, here's my riddle for you. Do you want to be able to turn it on and off? Or do you just want to be old again?
I can turn it on and off.
Yeah, you can decide if you look young or you don't look young.
Can I always do that?
Yes.
Oh. But I don't know what
Can
else
you
is that.
please roll Arcana for me? Arcana or History? Pick one of the two.
They both suck. 11.
11. What's not so bad. From your past experience, do it with advantage because I just realised your past experience. So do another roll. Let me know the higher one.
15.
Okay, yeah. From your past experiences, you get the kind of look from her that she's trying to word this very carefully for you, but you're also aware she is infernal, and a lot of demon contracts come as a monkey paw.
What's the thing? How do you the word?
What's the catch?
She's drunk too much. Already, she's like, what's the thing? What's the catch? What's the catch?
So it's fine print. It won't be a contract, but it will fundamentally be changing who you are.
I like who I am.
Well, your personality will still be the same. You'll still have your own thoughts, your own,
But and then surely if I'm changing, that's a contract. I don't understand.
Contracts require a two-way interaction. This is me simply giving it to you, but nature is nature, and there is always consequences to choices.
Like me giving up my mouse?
Huh?
Like me giving up my mouse?
No, I won't be taking your mouse. I won't be taking anything from you.
You can't. It's gone in a special place. You can't ever find it.
I want to know exactly where it is. Do you really think anything happens in my house without me knowing?
I don't like that.
Which reminds me, I need to have a specific conversation with my daughter when she gets home.
Oh, I was in trouble then. Oh my gosh. That's wrong. I don't know why I did that. I just seen other people do it. You better spit the alcohol back out too.
So, what is it? Do you just want to be old again, or do you want the choice to be young or old? Which, given your proclivity for kleptomania, might be handy.
I guess the first option does sound pretty good. Had I known that I could do that before, I probably would have switched between. It'd be good for disguises, right?
That is the upside to it, yes.
Could I also turn into a man?
Yes.
There is definitely ups to that too. Oh dear, I need to put that down. Oh Lord. I guess I could go with the first option.
So you want to be able to choose and change between?
And I can do this whenever I want. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No if, ands, or buts. You can change at will whenever you like.
I know you say but. Miss Lilia.
I know.
But yeah, but maybe the first one.
The first one. Okay. I need you to say the words, I accept the first option.
What if I mess it up? Do I become a donkey?
As long as it's clear enough for it to be understood that you are freely accepting the first option, say it how you must.
Say it how you must. It how you must. It how you must.
You need to tell me that you wish for the first option.
I wish for the first option.
Very well. She reaches out and goes, I will grant your wish, and places 2 fingers on your forehead. And you feel from the point on the forehead outwards, it starts as like a tingling, like you're in like a really cold rainstorm and you're getting pelted, and it spreads from the forehead through your body, and you get like this tingling kind of feeling up through your scalp and over, as you feel like the roots of your hair shift to accommodate what's happening, and it spreads downwards. You feel like tingling your tongue almost like it's gone numb. Your lips go numb. It goes down, and you kind of get this warm feeling in your throat as it kind of punches and lets go, and it throws down your body until it kind of gets to your feet, and you kind of watch as your hands age slightly back to the way they were. Your body shifts and ages. You can notice your hair is starting to grow white again. You kind of get all the way to your toes. You kind of feel your back hunch over and things like that. And once you are now old Jasmita again, she takes her fingers away. Once a wish is granted, it cannot be taken away.
Okay.
I need you to write on your character sheet that you are now a changeling.
Changeling.
Oh.
I knew it.
I don't know what it means.
She
Means you can
changed your.
shift and change your body at will.
She changed your race. You're not a halfling anymore.
Changeling.
When did we end up in Star
Will
Trek?
that change any of my stuff?
It will, but we'll go through that kind of later on, because
Yeah.
I'm going to try and keep as much to what you already have.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I still look as beautiful as I used to?
Of course.
I know. Well, see who's in the mood for credit wishes.
Sorry?
You wanna go and infiltrate Lilia's mind and tell her that she has to come back.
I can't force someone's will.
Didn't ask you to force will if ever will it. Else you don't have to will And she just wipes her nose and then doesn't know where to put it, and she goes, "Thank you," and shakes her hand.
Laura shakes your hand and then very kind of gently wipes your shoulder. She's like, I've had almost 15 kids. Yeah, don't. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, so that being said, she was like, I believe our business is concluded for the day. Please enjoy yourself, and I hope you like your new little ability. And she
Okay.
gets up and walks away.
Wait. Now that I'm beautiful again, what are you and your lovely husband doing later? Seeing as nobody's around.
She looks at you and goes, I may be a succubus, but I'm not that bad. And she walks away.
Ooh, she told you she has taste.
Rude.
So,
Change back into the ugly one.
So you are left with your bottle of wine, in the tavern. Quickly to Jasmine. So Laddie and Azza go and scout out. You kind of get a pressing at the back of your mind that Azza wants to show you something.
Okay. I find I'm in the dragon's hoard, right? Table.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go to my room actually. Safest place. I go to my room and I just like get comfortable and lock into Az's eyes and hearing.
Okay, so Azza is seemingly on a building across the street, and she is looking at an old, decrepit building that looks. It's the kind of thing that when someone describes a haunted house to you, this is what you imagine. It is a singular building cut off, with an iron gate round it. Gates are currently closed, but it looks like a single little gust of wind can blow them open, with the words over the top, "Asylum." The building itself looks like it's a tinderbox. One good kind of spark from someone's runaway fire, and this place goes up. There is broken windows. Certain doors are shuttered over. But kind of, she is focusing in on a single window on the lower ground, and you see movement behind it.
Okay. I tell her to go there, get closer.
She flies across and she kind of finds a safe perch on the gating, so she can see a bit clearer. And you kind of, it takes her a second to adjust to kind of, it's quite dim inside, so it takes her a second to adjust. And walking past the windows are shuffling forms that don't look quite right.
Am I getting the vibe of undead?
Not quite undead, but it. Can you roll a history for me?
Pix never did me wrong. pink let me wrong. 5.
Cool. She sits there for a minute, and she's honing in on these shapes. It's almost like she's trying to hint at you, because obviously she's clocked a bit faster, and you sat there. But what ends up being a good 10 minutes before you're like, oh, I've seen that. It's the way the abominations used to move.
Oh, am I getting vibes that this might be their testing ground, their laboratory? My actual body, I like fumble around and put the bracelet back on. Probably got the tail end of Winston crying. I message Laddie, only Laddie. I'm like, can you find an entrance?
He flies
Like,
around, and he finds 2. One is a broken window slightly further back, and it seems to be leading into like an old kind of administrator's office. And the actual front doors, they're not locked, and they're kind of sat a bit ajar, like they like years of wear have meant that they don't meet properly anymore.
Okay, I tell Laddie and Azza to go in and find out as much as possible. How long has it been since Laddie left?
Probably about half an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I just tell them to see what they find.
Okay, we'll come back to that. So, Miliana, do you go and find the specific little green box in Winston's room?
Yes. She finds the box. At the same time, though, is she aware of like what's going on with her Raven and with Yasmita downstairs in the bar?
She knows that Yasmita's probably down in the bar, because the Raven is essentially broadcasting its location to you, and it's so you know where it is. But then you kind of get a word of "oh, friend" in your head, and it gives you something like, why would it say friend? And then you realise that the first person you met after getting the Raven properly was Marek. So you get the feeling he's probably spotted him.
So Malaya is going to take the box and sort of head down into the bar area and sort of look around to see first if she can spot the Raven.
Okay.
And then to see if she can find Yasmita first.
Okay. So you find the Raven. It is currently on top of Yasmita's head, and it's hopping around. It's kind of doing a whole 180, trying to spot where you're coming from.
It's probably trying to get away from me, and I'm like, come back here! Oh, Tits, you need to stay with me!
Which point, a Raven at Yasmita's feet kind of calls it and goes, I'm down here! You now see an aged Yasmita.
She's going to walk up to Yasmita and go, you've changed or gone back to the way you were?
Well, I said I would. I no longer under anybody's contracts. While I was gone, did Lilia come back?
Marianne's going to shake her head, and then she's going to say to her, she's going to notice the bottle that she's sort of drinking from. and be like, I'd be careful how much of that you drink. It probably won't help as much as you think.
It wasn't me. It was Odin. Wasn't it, Odin? As I try and put his beak inside the bottle. Was it, Odin? Drink it.
This raven is swearing at you in Infernal.
You shouldn't say that. Give it. You should do what you just said. Yeah. But do you know the ravens can cry?
Yes.
Oh, this
Where
one
is
is.
it? Where's
He's got
Mariana's
somebody
raven?
on my shoulder.
The moment that she got let go of, he came and basically flopped into your hands and has shuffled back into a plushie for you.
Okay.
Don't trust that thing. It pretended to be Odin.
It wasn't pretending to be Odin, it was just keeping an eye on you for me.
You got a spy on me?
No, but I know things have been difficult, so I wanted to keep track of where you were.
Well, thank you, I guess. You been okay? You been okay?
Isn't it? I'm okay.
We all got our spies.
So, as you've now found his meter, what do you do next?
She is going to look down at the box in her hand and think, I need to get this to Winston quick, or else he's going to be crying down the bracelet again. And she's going to head straight out the door with this bracelet.
Just as you kind of get out the door, there was a feeling of going, darling, I'm glad I caught you.
Whatever it is, we need to walk and talk, because I don't want Winston crying anymore. It's annoying.
Very well, and what direction is our friend Winston?
Mariana's just going to point in the direction of the restaurant and just be walking very fastly towards there, because Winston has annoyed her, and she is not happy because he's interrupted everything that she had.
Out of interest, when you picked the box up, did you check what was inside it?
Yes, she did. Which is why she's even more annoyed, because she knows that he should have been paying a lot of attention to this.
So, Marek's like, oh, of course. Perfect. It's heading in the right way anyway. So, and he kind of explains as he walks with you, and falling in step with you quite easily, going, I felt as you helped me with my little rescue mission, I owed you a favour, and I always repay my favours. So, I thought I might help you gain some information on where it is that your journey may be heading. So, once we've done your delivery, would you like to join me on a little bit of sleuthing and possible spying?
There we go. Anything that will stop us all from dying, I'm happy with.
Fantastic. Let's get going. And he quick walks with you along with to the restaurant. When you arrive, you easily spot the table with Lima and Winston. They unfortunately don't. They're easy to spot, unfortunately. What are we doing?
Does Winston spot me as I enter?
Oh my gosh! Thank you. Winston sort of gets up and like goes to the door and it's like, thank you. What does Meliana do?
Just hands him the box and gives him this look as if to say, I may kill you later, and just turns around and walks out.
Winston's just going to be like, do it quickly. Thank you.
Marek kind of gives you a quick, hearty wave before following after Meliana.
And Winston's going to see that and be like, oh. Anyway, and approving nod of the wave, and goes, and now literally runs back to the table like, okay. Are you enjoying your champagne, Loma?
Loma kind of looks at it. She doesn't drink a lot. She's not a big drinker, but she's like, it's interesting. I'll give it that.
Good. Loma. So we have been friends for a while now. Then we became more than friends, which was really nice too. I very much enjoyed that. I can't say words for some reason. So I'm just going to play a song for you because I'm a bard and apparently I can only say things when there's music. Loma, my dear Loma, your eyes gleam with a purple gleam. Loma, my sweet Loma, will you take this token of mine? He hands her the ring. It may be small, but I would like you to know how I feel about you. My Loma, will you be my wife?
She's kind of... Loma is obviously a red tiefling. She is bright red at the minute. Yes.
Winston's just like goes for a big hug, and then is like goes for a kiss, and it's like, guys, Loma said she'd marry me.
Is it really okay?
Shut up, Yasmin.
Dying again, isn't she? Oh God.
Wait, you got... Just to confirm, DM, these are in our head, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm still worried about it. Wait, you guys are not already married?
No.
I thought you were
No.
married this whole time. Oh.
Sinners.
Congrats.
Sinners.
On a side note, I think I found where they were making the abominations.
What?
What?
Okay.
Congrats,
You know what?
enjoy.
And I was like, no. This is like the first normal night I've had in several years. I'm enjoying this first.
Into my bracelet, I've already said it in my head what I've just said, and I've just said,
Your brother says congratulations.
oh, sorry,
Your dead brother says congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Saber.
Did you actually tell him that you had Saber in the ring?
Yeah, last time
Yeah.
she ran off saying, I've got Saber in my... Winston is now aware of all his dead brothers that are just like hanging around, stuck in rings, apparently.
As far as he's aware, he knows. That's great.
Speaking of, at this revelation, does Winston hear a voice?
Both brothers are being very respectfully quiet at the moment.
Yeah. Do you want to get dessert?
Yeah, okay.
Good.
So we're gonna go back to Jasmine. Your laddie and your raven find a room. We're switching over to Albert. So they go in through a broken window into an office. And it's really good that they're such small birds. Because they note 2 people inside. Thankfully, Azza instantly remembers who Kathia is and stops. The room obviously was some, as I said, some form of admin room. It's battered, it's old, there is paint peeling off the walls, the rug is almost disintegrated, the wood paneling is falling apart on the floor. It is old. But there is new kind of candles on the desk. There's paperwork on the desk. And you can see Kathia talking to a mind flare. You don't seem to understand what's going on between the two of them. Whatever's being said seems to be telepathic.
So, is Kathia in her Slayer form or humanoid form?
Humanoid at the moment.
Okay. So it's Kathia, who I know is Thomas's sister, but not Winston's sister.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just thinking to myself, rude. Have a private conversation. Do I see any other doors to like out of this room?
You see one single door.
Azza will be fine. Laddie's expendable. He's technically not real. He's technically a card. Let us try to reason to herself.
You hear in the back of your head, that is a choice.
I thought I would have privacy, Mother.
I
That was the whole
would
point
if
of
it
the
wasn't the
skill.
fact that you were risking someone's life.
Someone. Azza will be fine. Azza can teleport out. Laddie is a fiction of cardboard. He was literally made to serve me, and this is my will.
Okay. Well, you could send them in, or you and I could come and have a chat.
About?
You ran into a demon. I was going to help.
I'm not worried about the demon. If the demon wanted to kill us, we'd be dead already.
That's fair, yes.
Right now, I'm on a scouting mission from here, because last time I went by myself, I was irresponsible and got shouted at, which was fair, since what Winston did earlier today, was it last night? This was today. Keyleth was completely valid in being angry at me, so I'm being safer this time. What conversation about a demon? You want me to come to the church?
Yeah, you can do.
Can't you just tell me here?
I thought it'd be nice to have an actual face-to-face conversation rather than me talking into the back of your head, because I find that's... I consider that an invasion of privacy. As much as I do it...
You keep doing it.
I do it because I need to get the point across, but I'd rather
You
not.
could send a letter.
Yes, but it'll take time, and if I don't particularly want you dying, I happen to like you.
Can't you just tell me here? I want to travel. Actually, no. Fine, I'm coming. I tell Azza to like stay on the roof and Laddie to head back to me because he's on a time limit.
So both Azza and Laddie kind of obviously back out the room. Azza goes up to the roof and Laddie starts to head back. Meliana. So once you've done this drop off, Marek leads you through the cities to a bridge that connects to a small island in the middle of the main city's river, splitting the upper city from the lower city. On this little island is obviously the fortress, the kingdom's fortress. And he stops at the gate, the end of the bridge that connects to essentially the side where you've mostly been staying, and says, "That is where your Lord Lady is sticking out. That is where you're going to have to head. That is a death trap waiting to happen. So, you need a way in safely without stupidity and your friends trying to meet their gods in whatever form they want to meet them. So," and he points across and goes, "There is a warehouse just there where a lot of items have been coming and going onto said island. Would you like to go and have a look?"
Meliana's just going to go lead the way then.
I would suggest stealthing is in order. So can you give me a stealth check, please?
That is 7.
Let's see if he can cover for the both of you.
Could I not turn into something small?
You can, if you want to.
Yeah, she's gonna turn into a small rabbit again.
Okay. He's able to also stealth as well, quite well. So he half for the main street, he kind of picks you up and kind of just gets into the back alley. Once you're in there, you're essentially safe. And he leads you around the back of this large warehouse. And it's kind of a couple of buildings made into like one little square. And he helps take you up the side of one building, which has like a scaffolding for some reason, so that you can see up and over into the main courtyard, this area. And there is several different carts, carriages, things like that, and people milling about backwards and forwards, bringing boxes out from the main warehouses, taking them in. It seems like a revolving door of things going in and out. He lets you kind of get close, and he points down into this particular yard, and he says, points out a gentleman. He is a tall dragonborn gentleman, white scaled, dressed in quite dark finery. Stood next to him is a very tall elvish man, very pale skin, dark hair, dressed in a long kind of traveling coat. And he points the elvish man out and goes, "That is Lord Barros. He is running the show here, as far as I'm aware, and he's a class 1 a-hole."
Gonna, as a rabbit, sort of look up at him and be like, "How long's he been running the show?"
He looks down and you go, "Longer than I've been alive." You asked how I walk in the sun? I want to know how he is.
I'm gonna sort of look around and like observe the other people and sort of like, are they sort of wearing any sort of uniform?
They are. They roll an investigation for me.
That's 11.
It takes you. It gives you a second to kind of you spot that there is a uniform, but because of the angle you're at, it's not quite easy to catch. But you do in the end. They have a crest on them, which is like the city's crest. You're assuming that they're probably wearing the livery of the royal palace. So either servants or guards, things like that.
She's gonna look at him again and go, and the queens? What do they think of it?
He goes, from what I've seen, the queens have not been seen since this whole thing started. They made 1 or 2 appearances and then disappeared from the face of public. So I'm going on a 50-50 whether they're still alive.
So, let me get this right. This guy down there has been in charge of things for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, the weird happenings, people disappearing, that started, and the queens stopped being seen. So whatever's...
I'm assuming that this guy's been around. He's been doing underhanded, shitty, corrupt stuff, as I said, as long as I've been alive. I get he's probably one of the ones that latched on to whatever your lord lady was selling and turned his hand to that.
Another person that we've got to deal with. Great.
This one, however, adds a new danger. I'm a spawn. He is not.
So we have 2 Baal spawn, and this guy, and the Lord Lady.
Yes. However, this guy, as much as he's very dangerous in his lair, on his own, out of it, he might be more manageable. I'm pointing him out because the gentleman next to him, the Dragonborn, is new. He's never needed a bodyguard before. He's spooked.
Interesting. Do we know what's in all these crates?
I'm assuming something that's coming out of the asylum. Some of them are body length shape. Some of them are just potions carriers. Some of them, I don't even know. But those particular crates might be your way in.
That may be helpful to some of us. Although I'll have to talk to the others about how they feel about getting in there.
Well, you have 3 points of access. You either have the asylum where the boxes come in, the loading point here, or they need change of clothes and staffing, so that might be another way in.
It's the makings of a plan, at least. Better than what we had earlier. But we still need a way to kill the Baal spawn.
He's like, bear me a second. And he reaches into a pocket, pulls out a slip of paper, and goes, this may point you in the direction of what you're looking for that answer. Someone slipped it to me, which is extremely concerning considering how they did it, and I'm still not sure who it was, but might be handy. And he's trying to work out how to slip a piece of paper to a bunny.
Malaria's gonna sort of get up onto her hind legs and try to read this piece of paper.
It is the type of a book, and it takes you a second. Hold on. What languages does Meliana speak?
So she speaks Common, Druidic, and Elvish.
Okay. Can you roll a history check for me?
That is 23.
Okay. It takes you a minute because the dialect used is very, very old, and mostly out of date now. But it is the title of a book. It's written in Druidic. And it's very poor translation. Whoever did this is not a natural Jewish speaker, and it's very possible that the reason they're using the oldest version is because they know it via history lessons. And it's not a fluent speaker. So they're trying to hide it so that only someone in your group would be able to read. But you have it takes you a second. The name of the book that they've pointed out, you have seen recently, today, in a stack of whole books that you had in an alcove.
Marianne's just going to say, keep hold of that. I think I know where that book is.
Handy, because I have no clue what this is. Okay, so he's like, that is my favor returned. I have given you a way in safely without getting anyone killed. So, as a now we're even. Would you like to go to dinner?
I want to find that book, actually. But you can come help if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. I can go out to dinner at the same time. So he does safely get you back down off the scaffolding, and he's like, you know what, it'll be faster. He picks you up and puts you in a side bag and quick marches back to the Dragon's Hoard. Okay. Jasmine, what are we doing?
I'm guessing I'm heading to see Mother.
Okay.
I'm kind of muttering to myself the whole time.
Yasmita. What are you doing? You've now had your drink.
Where is Yasmita? Would I leave?
In a tavern.
So yes, you would spot her as you leave.
Would I spot old Yasmita?
Yes. You've been traveling with her long enough to recognize who she is. It will take you a minute. It'll be like double take. Like, I'm sure you were young this morning.
Technically, you'll see a drunk Yasmita who is in the corner and thinking about all the people that she's met and trying to change into them. So she's just sitting there going.
Okay, so essentially what you see is you see for a minute Yasmita, you then for a second see old Yasmita, you then see Lilia, you then see Winston, you then see Miliana, and then Loma, then yourself, which is very uncanny, and then obviously you see Laros, you see Baron, Brunel, sorry, you see Bren, you see Mother Dragon. It's literally kind of like this just cycling
versions. Well, medium, up to medium sized.
Yasmita.
No, this is not Yasmita. I don't know what you're talking about.
I literally just. Okay, fine. Who are you?
I am. Shall I roll to see who I am?
Yes. Take a hint.
Okay, let's have a. Oh no. Okay, how are we going now? I was rolling between two things. I poop into. Can I? Oh wait, no, I can't change into that. Can I change
Who you
into?
trying to change into?
Well, I was gonna try and change into my mouth, but then I realised I can't because I have to be like I am, like bipedal, don't I?
Yeah, it has to be
So
humanoid kind of.
I try. I I accidentally. I think I'm half doing this accidentally. I don't even necessarily know how easily it happens. So I think about Lilia and I turn into Lilia and I'm like, well, I don't know if I went to the market and then they were giving.
Okay,
I tried to give them acorns.
I don't know who you are, but I've just seen you turn into several people I know, including myself. So who are you? Clearly, you're not a massive threat because you're allowed in here, but I don't appreciate my likeness being stolen. Who are you? And why are you mimicking me and my allies? How do you? Who are you? Because
Jasmine.
you've seen two versions of Yasmita, her current version and her old version. Who are you?
I turn back into the infant, like the young. You would never have seen this Yasmita. I turn into like the young urchin Yasmita, that and I'm just like, I was just playing, mister.
I look very imposing and look down, not fooled by this child innocence. Who are you?
Oh, well.
You can roll insight on Yasmita if you want to.
Yeah, first like Jasmine, I'm changing forms. And you know what? I don't know who this is. Some person's just transforming in front of me.
You want to know, missus? I'm just a wee girl. And as I say that, I sort of push the alcohol to one side, as if it wasn't mine.
You're muted, Lilith.
I casted silence on you.
And I'm an 8-foot minotaur named Chuck. Who are you?
Nice
And
to
why
meet
are
you,
you
Chuck.
mimicking me and my friends?
Just
What did you roll?
18.
18. So you've watched her bamp through so many of your companions. One, you have travelled with Yasmita long enough now to know her antics. So you're getting a very strong feeling that this is probably Yasmita. But also there's probably a very good reason why she's trying not to say that it's her.
Yasmita, if this is you, tell me. If not, I'm going to consume you're a spy and kill you.
Hey, Yasmita!
Are you Yasmita?
Hey, Yasmita, guess what? Guess what? Hey, hey.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Loma's gonna marry me. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you be now.
Literally at that thought, and when as soon as she goes, she suddenly turns into a amalgamation of you and Loma as a baby. And she's like,
I pick up baby Winzoma. Yasmita, is this you?
Out of the baby comes Yasmita's normal voice. What?
Is this you, Yasmita?
Yeah, it's me.
What did you do? What did you get into?
I don't know. But now I feel like I'm stuck. I can't get this image out of my head.
I'm going full Looney Tunes and try shake Yasmita's actual form into her.
And it's the most terrifying, horrifying thing you've ever seen in your
Oh, I
life.
drop her. Yasmita, what did you get into?
I told you I wasn't going to be under no contract no more, so now I am.
What contract? I broke your contract. What contract are you talking about?
Well, I spoke to, oh, what's her face? Pretty lady,
You got me
but
with syphilis. You got me with syphilis.
I turned her down for, she asked me to join her threesome, but I turned her down.
Who are you talking about?
Loma's mother.
I turned into
I
Loma's
know-
mother, a tiny
I know
version of
Loma's-
Loma's mother. Like,
I know Loma's mum's a succubus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I turned her down.
Yasmita, I believe there's a way you could lie to me. In no way on this material plane that I think you have the mental fortitude to turn down Loma's mother. So don't lie to my don't piss on me and call it rain.
I
Why-
call it a thunderstorm. I've been drinking a lot.
Yasmita, I'm gonna give you some leeway. It's been a day. You're all a bit raw right now, but what exactly did Loma's mom do to you?
What didn't she try to do to me? Now that's the other question. But I declined, and but at the end of the day, after she tried to flirt her way into my bed, I said sorry, madam, but it is a no. And but I will accept the other offer of turning me back into.
Okay, can I have a
Wait.
Constitution saving throw from Yasmita?
I think that's very fair.
where are my saving throws gone? 18.
So you feel like an itch at the back of your head, which you're pretty sure if you hadn't been concentrating hard enough would have been painful. But then you hear, I hear and see everything that goes on in my house.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I got turned back into me.
You got turned what?
I got turned back into me.
What do you mean turned back into you? What do you mean? What? Okay, so you got turned back into you. What was you before that?
Hey, but younger.
Okay, fine. You got turned back into you. How are you able to change into multiple forms?
I poof into the captain.
Oh God.
What?
Didn't he die?
No, we saved him. I made very
we saved
sure.
him.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, we saved the captain. Okay.
Look,
Do not show that
I
to
don't know what
Winston. Do not show that to Winston.
I mean, she said I could turn
He's
into a
got other
man.
things to worry about right now. I think Logan will kill him if he goes all lovesick over the captain again.
Wait, I'm confused. What are you talking about? Oh, damn! I thought about being a man again. Oh,
How are you able to change into multiple shapes?
well,
Did she actually say out loud to me that I'm a changeling? Or just that I could change into old and young and a man?
I think the wording was you can change at will. She
Right.
Didn't,
So
she didn't limit what you could change into. She just said, yes, you can do this. Yes, you can do that. And yes, you can do this.
so I don't actually know why I can do this. So I'm just gonna be like, it's only because she's drunk and she's been thinking about all of her friends.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you went to Loma's mum. You did something. Allegedly, you turned her down. The eye roll. My eyes would pop out of my head.
No, I did not I did not say that. Why would you say such things? Oh, it's blasphemy or something.
She did something to you, and now you have the ability to change shape. DM, do I know?
You can roll Arcana to kind of get a hint of what's going on.
Every time you've mentioned a name, I've turned into that thing.
Arcana. 19.
19. So you are getting the feeling that considering what you've seen, it looks very similar to a young changeling learning how to change. And having listened to what Yasmita said, you've realized that in order to allow Yasmita to be who she wants to be, that maybe Lady Laros has altered Yasmita's DNA to allow her to shift as she sees fit.
Yasmita,
Mm,
do you realize what you've done to yourself?
made myself old again.
I think. What was Yasmita before? A halfling, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yasmita, I don't think you are what you think you are anymore.
Am I older again? Oh God, am I even older than I was?
No, not that. I don't think she just gave you the ability to change into what you were. I think she changed you into something that has the ability to change. I don't think fundamentally you're a halfling anymore. She
What
has
am I?
changed you into a creature known as a changeling that has the ability to change one shape. It opens a number of abilities for you. For one, change shape. I will say, change into me again, I will rip your head off.
Well,
But
I can't.
I think
She starts to change and then gets scared and
my
look
hand
because she can't.
grows. Do not change. I will give you some leeway because you're new to this.
I
However,
can't
as
help
soon as
it.
you change, you should probably know you are no longer human, humanoid. Fundamentally, you're a fae.
I'm dead. Oh, wait, am I what?
So you're a fae. You know, kind of like elves, goblins, hags, a high fae court, unseelie.
I change into a hag. I change into.
I'm,
The thing
I don't.
is, when you say that and you say hag, you change into like the very stereotypical fairy tale version that you might have seen in like pictures and things like that. It is not at all accurate.
Yeah, I don't know what this will lead to, but just be careful in general. And I will give you some grace. You're learning a new body function, but once you have control of it, do not change into me. Because if I find out, oh, Lilith was out there making out with 20 different horses, I will rip your head off. Do you understand? Don't look at me like that. You and I both know how crazy and vindictive you would do. You would change into any one of us and cause chaos and walk in here. It's like, hey, I heard Loma was out there kicking babies. So do what you will.
As the
But do
hag,
not.
she has because she's trying really hard not to change, but she doesn't really. She still doesn't realize she's different. So she's still as a hag, and she goes, "Yeah."
I'm just saying, do not go besmirching our names and doing things out of our character, because I will be very angry. But I'm curious, why did you ask for this?
Oh, gee, I didn't want to be. Didn't want to be. I wanted to be old again. And then not under nothing. Nothing, no contract. No
What
no
contract?
small fine print.
You were in a contract. The contract was you in a second contract? How are you gonna be in a contract and get? Why did you get anything good from the second contract?
No.
I thought it was
You
your third contract.
were mean to me. That was not good.
What do you mean I was mean to you?
She's still
What
doing
was
this
it wait, you
as
mean
if she
me?
has a cane.
I didn't make a contract. I just did something to help someone. Granted, I stepped out of line. Saying this, I think back. I wasn't mean to you.
I accidentally turned into a really scary small version of you with wings.
I'm sorry.
was
shakes
I
it back.
mean to you?
Do you even see the scary looking version of yourself,
I'm
even
not
though I'm
scared of-
small,
I'm
and
not scared of
think,
you.
do you even think, all right, okay, that could be scary if I saw it from their point of view?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. So are you
Remembering that
looking
you
like?
are like 6 foot something and they were like,
So are you looking like me at the time we had our massive blowout?
Yeah,
yes.
four
Oh, I
wings,
see.
everything.
I see. So you do that. I was like, I do like back step. I was like,
Oh, sorry. Ugh. And then shake it out.
So momentum's left. Elizabeth's like, look, I think I understand. I did something a bit untoward about bringing up what I did. However, it was the heat of the moment. But either way, you got a reward. But being mean to you, kind of a stretch. I wasn't really mean. I was angry, and we were all saying stupid stuff.
I wasn't saying no stupid stuff. You silenced me.
Because you were going to say stupid stuff. I was stopping before you got there. You know, you were saying stupid stuff. You were trying to lie. Look, it's a whole thing. We're going to go around in circles. I personally don't think I was mean to you. I still think I was justified in what I said.
Marek has walked back into the Dragon's Horde. Melione, have you changed back?
No, I'm still in the bag as a bunny.
You have watched Marek walk in with the sides up with a bunny in the bag.
Does the bunny look like Meliana bunny? But Bunnyana?
I don't know if you actually got to see it properly, so I don't know if you'd recognise it.
I don't think I did. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know Bunnyana. I see Merrick. I look at Merrick. I side eye Yasmita. Does she turn into Merrick?
Yeah.
Of course she does.
Merrick, meet our new changeling friend, Yasmita.
And he kind of turns and is like, "That's unsettling."
Yes. I'm giving her
wasn't she
grace because she's learning. It's a whole thing. Don't. I'm giving her grace because she's learning a new ability. But if she turns into me again and causes trouble, I will kill her.
Yasmita.
I broadcast that to everyone.
Wait. Why are you going to kill Yasmita?
Not yet. I literally broadcast to everyone. Yasmita made a deal with Roman's mum. Yasmita made a deal with Roman's mum. She's a changeling now.
Oh, okay. Yasmita, they have expensive cheese. Do you want me to bring some back?
Loma goes, "You made a deal with who?"
I change it into Loma's mum, then back to Loma, and then into Winston, and then back into the child. As in Loma and Winston child. I shall call them Woma.
You heard Loma. Right now, she looks like you and Winston as a child. Mazel tov, you have a baby. I turned to Yasmita, massive spurt. I was like, Loma's gonna kill you. As I leave to head to Mother's, taking a bracelet off, leaving the chaos, as it were.
Marek takes a minute and goes, leans over, grabs the bottle of wine that you've half finished, and goes, "I'm gonna leave you to it," and walks off. And for some reason, knows exactly the way to the library. So
I head to Mother.
okay, Loma and Winston sat there, have heard this part of the conversation, and I was like, I don't know whether I should be impressed or extremely worried.
One last thing. I turned back, like, Yasmita, why did you go to Loma's mum? You have a wish. You could have wished for this. And I leave.
She's still like.
Okay, I'm assuming we should probably return and find out what the chaos is going on.
Yeah. I should probably go check on my sister.
Yeah, before someone accidentally murders her.
Yeah, but I'm probably sure the person that's going to murder her is you, so I'm just going to go slightly ahead of you. Fine. Anyway, love you. Winston starts like running ahead and tells the carriage guy to just take Loma slowly behind. So you just see Winston running and this carriage like slowly behind.
Ryan was like, She does get in the carriage. She's like, I'm going to take full advantage of having this. You So they return back to the Dragon Horde. Jasmine, you pass a very sprinting at full gait Winston, and
if Loma doesn't kill her, I will.
I'm dealing with it.
A couple minutes later, you see a carriage walk past, which is very much the same carriage that took you to the ball. And there's Loma with her hand on the window going, "How fucked up is fucked up?"
She's a changeling. I think the biggest issue I think people are missing, she's now a fae. I don't know what incarnations that could mean in general. Not only did she change what she was, she changed her entire being. I don't know what information that could lead in the future. Like, your mum is a demon, but you're still humanoid. So was Yasmita until an hour ago? That could change her very personality. She can see things different. We've got to be on edge.
Oh, wonderful. I better go and have a conversation with my parents.
I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to tap Loma on the head with the necklace. To give Winston some time. Loma has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not one.
Let's go, baby. So as Loma's walking away, I go, boy, did these idiots owe me. I was like, sorry, Loma. And I tap her on the head. And get sucked into the bracelet. It's like, should I take this with me or should I give this to Winston? I felt like Winston would lose it. I keep it with her. I keep it with me. I don't tell anyone. I just keep walking to Mumbles.
Okay. You arrive at the temple. It's quiet.
Loma will remember this.
Yeah. So the temple's quiet. It seems to be that most people are out for the day. But there is one older cleric walking around. You're assuming by the build, probably male. He goes, Our Lady's Champion. The room is ready for you. And he points down towards the original room that you entered. We'll come back to that in just 1 second. Miliana, Marek takes you back up to the library and kind of sets you down and is like, I don't think trying to manage books as a bunny is going to help you. So
Yeah, before he's even finished like speaking, I've already changed back into Meliana. It was just I didn't want to deal with what was going on downstairs. So I just thought I'm going to stay as a bunny.
Like, that's why I brought
Miliana
this.
is the smartest of all.
He kind of he grabs the bottle and is like, "This is why I brought this." You were saying about what book it is? Shall we go and have a look?
Yeah, she makes a beeline straight towards the pile of books and starts rummaging through them until she finds the one that she wants, which, as always, is at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, so you kind of go through. It's like, I know I saw it. You, Becca. And it is literally the last book on the pile. It's like, oh, it's always the way. So you carefully kind of obviously get it out. It is an old dusty tome. And it's fragile, it is falling apart. The paper is so dry that it's cracking. And it is essentially someone's old record on Bowl. It seems to be a volume of 1 of 3. And the name in the front of it is very faded. But underneath the name is the Scribe of the Dead. The name doesn't click straight away, but you recognize the god it's talking about. It's essentially the one that helped the Dead 3 become the Dead 3 out of pure boredom. But he's essentially the Scribe of the Dead. And he keeps record of basically everything. It depicts the rise of Baal, them reaching for godhood and essentially falling. And then Bowl's attempts at kind of being set free, things like that. You know, his entire history, basically. And it gets to a point where it explains what a Slayer is, how Baalspawn can achieve being a Slayer. And essentially, it gives you a rundown. I'll find it for you. This is cheating a little bit, but we'll do it. Give me 5 seconds. When I find my page that I want, I'm going to send you the information. It gives you everything about Baalspawn. There we go. And it tells you what it is weak to, what it's resistant to, essentially that it can see in the dark. All the information you may need to know about it is here. And what to do with it. In full. So that, and it is quite a chunky little section of this book. And Marek kind of looks over your shoulder and goes, part of me's glad it's on you, not me. Part of me is absolutely terrified for you. Because it does state that it is not known for a Slayer to be defeated. It's not impossible, but it's bloody hard.
So we'll be the first.
Melane's gonna sort of like be like going through all this, and she's just gonna kind of sit there for a minute thinking, like as if she's staring off into space, just like completely in her own head. And she's gonna think back to what Lilith communicated earlier about finding them in a building all together. And she's just gonna turn to Marek and say, if I was looking for something that could cause a lot of destruction, do you know where I would find that round here?
Ooh. What type of destruction?
I was thinking if we just, got rid of the building while they were in it, that might be useful.
Ooh. I'm assuming probably magic might be your best bet. Either dropping a massive fireball on it might help, or something along those lines. Burying it, disappearing it into a different dimension. You have choices, but it also depends on if the building itself is protected, because they're trying to use it as a layer. It might have defenses against someone just trying to burn the place down, or shove it under a rock, or disappear it off a plane. That's the only problem.
Considering what we know about these people, I'd say it's probably protected magically in some way. But I feel like maybe just going for an old-fashioned, very straightforward, even human approach is probably something that they're not expecting.
Possibly from the guard towers, you might have a catapult. To flatten it. A normal torch might do the job. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of pyromaniacs in the city that you can pay to get that done. I will have to try and find out because I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, I'll have to ask the others their opinion, but if we can get rid of them all in one go, and also now knowing that we have somebody who can change shape amongst us, might help us deal with that other issue at the warehouse.
Yes. Gee, I didn't think of that. Yes, it might. My only concern is if you're going to get some Bellspawn, even if you try and drop half a city on it, nothing's stopping it from changing and surviving that kind of thing. Because I don't think those things go down easy. You can deal with everything else inside, but you still might have those two. So it eliminates half your job, but still has those two as an issue. Just as a erring on the side of caution, let's not expect the plan to go right. Because you make the plan, you execute the plan, you expect the plan to go off the rails, and then you throw away the plan.
As always.
Thoughts, Winston?
However, I have other sources that I need to discuss this with. And she's sort of going to go back to reading to see if she's missed anything from the page.
Okay. Alright. So, Yasmita, you are left kind of for a couple of minutes after Jasmine's left. And it takes a good couple of minutes. And out of nowhere, Winston comes screeching into the dragon's horde.
I can't stop! Ah! Does Winston hit anything?
Make a con save.
12 plus my constitution. 14?
14.
Yeah, 14.
You knock into a couple of people, but you don't kind of topple over. They realise that you've been rushing, so they're quite kind of understanding, but they give you a look.
So sorry. Anyway, and he looks around and finds Yasmita, or at least, whatever form she currently is in.
Well, when you're looking around, you just see this little figure in the corner. Her feet are sitting on some sort of stool. Her feet are doing this, and she looks like a mixture of you and Loma. And but it's a little tiny, like a small child, like a little toddler kind of thing.
Okay.
She's like looking at her in hands and stuff.
Yasmita, is that you?
Yeah. Who's asking?
I mean, it's me, Winston. But
That's true.
so Winston's going to go over and sort of sit with her. Does Winston know much about changelings from his years of doing research and stuff?
Roll history.
17 plus 12, so 29.
Right. You know, changelings are a specific race of fae that can change their look at will, and they can copy someone. But from what I understand, when they copy someone, they can only copy what they've seen. Unless my DM's going to correct me. But normally their kind of base look is very pale skin, almost white eyes. They tend to look humanoid, though they're not technically considered humanoid.
Does Winston know about how they tune, like, from books? Has he learned how they learn how to change, sort of thing? Like, can he help Yasmita through this?
Not necessarily. It's more of a muscle practice, muscle memory kind of thing. It's not necessarily done consciously. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You have heard stories of, like, if they've woken up part groggy, there will be a mixture of a couple of different things.
Okay, Yasmita. So he sits down next to Yasmita, and he sort of puts his arm around her shoulders. He said, "Now, you have a new gift, shall we say, and we are going to work on it together. Me and you, we're going to go upstairs, so we're out of sight of everyone else, and we are going to see if we can help you practice this and stay in one form rather than hopping between lots of different forms. How's that sound?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Do you want me to carry you up there, or are you going to walk? So we just sort of grabs her.
I look like you're tragic. You're like,
Okay.
Uppy.
And Winston's just like, okay, upsies. Puts her on her
Okay,
shoulders.
both of you, please roll me a d20.
Who do you want
And
to do
tell
that?
me odd, both of you, and tell me odd or even.
Okay, even for me.
Even.
Okay. You pick Yasmita up, like uppy style. You walk her through the tavern and up the stairs, and obviously you start walking towards the pirate rooms. You pass a particular drow that you recognise. You've run into him before. Sorry. Called Lorval. He's one of the ones that helped get you into Dogden. And he's watched you carrying a small child that looks like a mix between you and Loma. He has to do a double take. And he kind of watches you pass him and goes, Loma's so fucked. As he walks off.
Right, so Winston gets her to sort of outside his room and puts her down. And he's like, right, okay, you. What we're going to do, I'm going to get you to focus on me, and I want you to turn into me. Okay, look at my eyes, not around my eyes. Look into my eyes, and go. Does it work?
Does it work?
Oh, it does. Okay.
After this kind of quick practice session, Jasmine, you find yourself in the back room. Again, it's set out, cushions, the statue, and you sit down to start to meditate. And it takes maybe a couple of minutes before you kind of fully relax, and you feel someone come and sit next to you. And just out the corner of your eye, you spot the mother.
Oh,
Hello.
you're here.
That's what I meant.
Gods are able to come to the plane, material plane.
Give or take. Well, yes, they just don't do it.
Oh, I don't like that. If that's the case, why aren't Baldur's here for himself?
Because
I was
technically
about-
there are rules against it, but given that I was given divinity against my will, fuck the rules.
I feel like a god of murder wouldn't follow rules. Coward.
He tries not to.
So, mother, what did you want?
So,
Why didn't you leave me and my allies to search?
well, one, because both the Slayers were in that building, and as much as you're good,
Slayers? There's two?
yes,
Did I miss that? This is Chris speaking.
Kathia and Thomas.
Thomas is also
They're
a
both
Slayer?
Mm-hmm.
He's able to do it too.
I could take him.
I appreciate your confidence, I really do, but
All I'm saying, out of everything I've seen in the last, how long has it been, DM?
only 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean in general. From the start, from where we first met.
You're now looking at about a month almost.
All I'm saying, in the span of the month, every person I've allied with or fought, I think I could have taken them. All I'm saying. So I think I could take a Slayer. The only reason they lived is because their demon friend saved them. That's all I'm saying.
Possibly. But also, little hindsight on that demon. Yes, you are right. Entertaining is probably going to save your life.
So I get him to pick more cards.
You could. Or challenge him to a good fight.
As in fight the demon?
No. You took one of the Slayers on and almost killed him. That was
Right.
entertaining. Taking on two could be your way of getting him to, I
So-
don't know, side with you.
Are you asking me to make a deal with a demon?
No. See, now this is the thing. He works differently than most demons. He doesn't necessarily make deals. He makes bets, which
You
are
want me to
probably
bet with a
safer.
demon? I can make a bet with a demon. How many people could say they bet a demon and won? Okay, so we find this demon. We say, hey, make your bet. We fight both Slayers. We win. We get what? Him to leave?
Or him to tell you what he was doing with them.
Oh yeah, that's probably a better idea actually. And what if he gets what we lose? Yeah, don't worry about it. We won't lose. But basically, nah, never mind. I say it. I'm about to say speaking to a literal god. Never mind. Okay, so we meet this demon. We say, hey, we'll give you a good show. We fight both these slayers. Unfortunately, without some manpower, our lovely druid felt like she had to go home. And who am I to step away from someone who has found their place and is happy?
Well, this is where I give you a hand. And she hands you, sorry. She hands you a card. So I'll come back to you in just a second if that's okay. So, Yasmita and Winston, you have your practice session.
Okay. Now, Loma, go.
Oh, Winston. I do love it when you come to my room.
Well, usually she comes to my room, but that's besides the point. But okay. On the count of 3, do me your best. Jasmine, go.
I'm so angry all the time.
Oh my god, that's totally how she sounds and everything. Okay. Now do Meliana. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I think that I do quite like that handsome gentleman that hangs around with us.
Oh, they're totally gonna fuck.
I would quite like to boink him.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna boink. It's only a matter of time. I bet they're doing it right now. Oh my god.
Oh no! And then I come up with now I've turned into a slight for just a split second. I turned into an amalgamation of the two of them, and I'm like, oh, damn it! I was so close.
Oh my god.
Liana, while you were sat there reading, you get a chill down your spine as if someone is talking about you.
Oh my god. Shall we go see what they're doing?
Yeah, but can I? Who can? There should be someone else.
Yeah. Okay. How about one of the? Have you seen any of the servants? Can you turn into one of them and they'll sort of walk in there like a hello? I'm just here to give you a drink, and they won't suspect a thing.
Okay. I did. Oh wait, no, wait. I see them out.
Oh no! How about you go in there as Loma's mum and be like, "Hello, I am here to tell you something important," and then just like nonchalantly, you should do it.
No, I don't do that because she's watching me.
Oh, okay. We'll do the servant. We'll do the servant. Okay, but we'll keep linked by message so I can listen in. Okay, right. Okay.
Okay.
I think they're in a library. Okay. I'll wait here. Off you go. You go.
Knock.
You vaguely know where the library is. You find it. And you walk into a maze of bookshelves that seems to carry on to infinity.
I walk
How
around.
You find Meliana.
Madame Meliana.
Good. Yeah, do that.
I have brought your refreshments.
Yeah, she's not going to suspect a thing. That's very nonchalant. Good.
So, meantime, of all this having gone on, Marek has actually found dinner for you. He promised you dinner. He's procured it for you, and he's sitting there with you, going through some of the book volumes. And he puts his head to one side and goes, "I'm pretty sure the servants aren't allowed in here." Huh. And he looks at Meliana and goes, "Do you want to start taking bets now or later?"
I feel like no, probably.
Okay. I bet you 10 gold it lasts for about 5 seconds of her turning up.
I feel like maybe Winston is pushing this, so I'll give it 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll take that bet.
Have you seen anything? What do you see? Talk to me.
I see a maze of books.
Okay. So I recall that Meliana was looking for lots of books. So maybe like go straight and then like listen for the sound of book shuffling. She likes to shuffle those books. Also look.
Oh, boinking.
Oh, exactly. If you hear the sound of boinking, go towards the sound of boinking.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, do you say any of this out loud while you're trying to talk to the bracelet, or is it all just mentally?
No, we're linked by a message.
Massage.
So I'm doing. This is all.
Do I find? Okay. I see a trail of open books.
Oh, follow it.
Following it.
Yeah, good.
So, as he gets closer, Meliana, you watch Marek kind of wrinkle his nose, and something caught his scent. Like he's caught a scent, and he's like, "That's uncomfortable." But yeah, I really
Meliana
farted.
That's so uncomfortable on this date.
You take an obscene amount of time to get through these bookshelves because Meliana isn't the only one studying.
Excuse me.
You get some really odd and weird looks, but you do eventually find Meliana sat in an alcove with a little table in front of her with what look like the remnants of dinner, and
What's-
a massive pile of books.
What's going on?
And Marek.
Are they bonking?
No, they have been eating. You're after dinner. Aperitif.
Aperitif.
Yes. Aperitif.
Yeah.
Meliana. Madame Meliana. And the man enjoyed it.
Okay. Now sneak behind a bookshelf and watch.
Thank you. Anything else I can help you with?
Marek is trying so hard not to laugh. He has a hand over his mouth. He is. You can see, despite being deadly pale, that he is trying so hard not to laugh.
Do they suspect anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Go hide behind a bookshelf. Report on the bonking.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I was told to hand you this. And out of a pocket, like little scrap of like plasticky stuff for your safety. Wrap it up.
Mariana is just gonna say, Winston, remember what happened earlier? Is this the best thing to be doing?
Winston knows nothing. Winston is nowhere. So
Did you say that out loud? Do I hear that, or am I just carrying on walking away?
Yeah, I said it right to you.
Quick.
Like, I know you're Yasmita.
Yasmita or what? Yasmita or what? Yasmita or what?
She's on me, Winston.
Well, that's good. She thinks that. Just be like, I'm not Winston.
I do not look anything like Winston.
Exactly. There we go. That works.
Ma'am. What?
And it's like, I can tell that it's your halfling friend, the one that normally carries a mouse around with them.
There is no mouse upon my person.
Yeah. Keep that. She doesn't have mouse, so it can't be. I mean, say maybe get out of there just in case they're suspecting anything. Then go hide behind a bookshelf. Yeah.
We must go back to the servants' quarters to be whipped by my master.
Very good. That definitely
If
happens.
you need to borrow the whip, let me know.
Good. Did they react to that? Did they seem interested?
Is she always like?
I hoped not, but it turns out yes.
Behind the bookshelf, I poof into Winston and I come running around the corner. Oh, Meliana. Has anybody seen my cheese?
Wait a second. That's not part of the plan. Abort!
Marek looks at you, goes, as many forms as you can take, you still have the same smell on you.
What do you say?
Rude! I do not smell like brie. Be gone! So that see if I've got some form of like glove on me to slap it.
At this point, Winston, realizing everything has gone wrong, is now running down to get to the library before Yasmita ruins him.
I challenge you to a duel, sir.
Do you try and slap him with a glove?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm academic.
Yasmita, don't challenge him to a duel. He might actually challenge you to a duel. I'm coming.
I already did it.
No, I'm coming.
No, I did it.
You have to fight
Is it? I can't remember. You slap him with it and drop it.
He manages to grab it and hold it still. And you see a shift in his expression from the jovial kind of expression he's had to something almost predatory. And you notice that it's almost like an illusion has been kind of masking certain features. You notice his eyes are a lot more red than they were before. And then you notice the fangs. He goes, kindly back away.
Yes, Beatrice, what's going on? I'm almost there.
I'll be. Bear with me. Sorry. She's cold.
Yes, that's definitely something I'd say.
And I kind of scamper up so that we don't get seen together.
Okay. He looks at you and goes, I am so sorry that happened.
I'd like to apologise as well. I have to travel with them.
And Winston's still running, runs, and does he like run into Yasmita or something, or does he end up in front of them? What's going on?
You meet him, Yasmita just coming out of the library doors.
Okay.
I jump up onto you like this, but I'm a mini version of you.
Ah, you were a mini me. Okay. Did they were they bonking? Did you see bonking? Okay.
I saw something else.
Was it extra bonking?
He got something out.
What? He had his cock out, didn't he? I knew it. Bloody knew it.
It came out and poked out.
I bloody knew it. Yeah, they're definitely gonna bonk. 100%.
I currently look like you, but talking with my yes media voice.
Okay, we'll put a pin in that one. Jasmine.
What makes that funny is her clothes doesn't change. So every time Yasmina transforms, she's wearing the clothes she already had.
Yeah. So, the mother kind of sits next to you and goes, the reason I kind of deliberately asked to speak face to face is one, because you're facing off against this demon, and possibly two slayers. I don't want you risking yourself in this bet. So I am going to offer you something that he can win from you.
Right.
And she pulls from in her robe a tarot card and hands it to you.
I look at it. Are these
It is
like
the
my
tarot card.
cards?
They're not quite like your cards. These are actual tarot cards. Or they seem to be actual tarot cards. And what she handed you was death. She said, bet this.
What is this?
It is
What,
a talisman of sorts. They are very rare and almost as valuable in the heavens as soul coins are in hell.
oh. So is this a soul?
It's the possibility of a soul.
Am I betting a soul to the demon? Or am I betting the demon could have a soul? Like, actually have a soul? Like, I have a soul?
You are betting my soul. Or what was it actually once my soul?
What happens if I lose?
Nothing. He's granted a fraction of my power temporarily.
Do I keep it if I win?
I'm giving it to you, aren't I?
Okay. Argument's sake,
Yeah.
I replicate this. Like a card that looks like this. and say it's one of my cards. I think I can get him to. Never mind. No, it's never mind. Where did I put this? I put it in my bag or holding, so it's safe there. Okay, so we challenge the demon to a bet. We win. We find out what they were using him for. He wins. He gets a god's soul. Sure. Seem. I don't think that's unfair, but I want more from him. I'll think of it. Don't worry.
Put it this way, I want to hand him something that means that your soul is safe. You have been through the ringer because of the infernal and otherwise. I'm not going to put you in that position. But you need this information because even I don't know what the fuck they're pulling.
Okay.
And the more information you have, better
So
you're going in.
we'll get information, but if I'm betting a god's soul, I want more than information. I'll think of something.
That's fair.
Okay. I thank you for the inspiration and the bargaining chip. I hope I don't lose. I better get back to my allies because God knows what that little imp has been doing, and her actual imp. And I have something I have to return. Oh God, she's gonna kill me. Yeah, that's fine. I can take her. Thank you, and I start heading back to the dragon table.
She does rise with you and goes, just be aware, I don't like dropping in on your thoughts or kind of to talk to you. Because I hated it when it was done to me. I don't do it without reason. I don't do it just because I can. I hope you understand that, yes?
I understand.
This is why I prefer to talk like this. You can actually talk to me.
Okay.
I will try and send messengers next time I need to talk to you so that I'm not in your head.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And try and be safe.
As I'm heading back, I communicate with Azza to ask her. I try to get an idea if anyone has entered the asylum, and if so, what they look like. I wanted to give me an image in their head.
Okay, so you've seen a couple of carts pull up to the asylum. The front door's open, and out comes several long boxes, about yay width and a human's height. And they're loading on to empty carts. And then on top of those carts they look like potion bottles. From what you can see before the lids are placed on before they're put on top. You watch as several different kind of, they all wearing the same uniform, ranging from human, elf, dwarf. There seems to be no kind of discernible single kind of person, but you do note a dragonborn, a white scale dragonborn, is overseeing the transfer.
Have I seen this dragonborn before?
You have not. You do spot Thomas come out, hand him over a very long scroll. The dragonborn nods, hops onto one of the leading carts, and they walk away. And the gates close again, and the front doors close as Thomas goes back
Do I
inside.
recognize what the potions might be?
Roll investigation.
I've lost my character sheet. Do I have inspiration?
Yes, you do.
That is a My character sheet decides to open. 19. Nope, that's insight. Never mind. 1 second. 14.
It takes you a second because obviously you're looking through the eyes of Azza. But it at first you think they're black vials, and then you realise they're not. They're clear, but it's black liquid inside. And it gives you a second, and then your stomach kind of sinks as you realise it is the same black liquid that you got from the abominations that infected Loma's arm, Yasmita, Keyleth, yourself at one point.
We've never had it, have we? Having a chance to experiment with it. I'm gonna try and get Azza to swipe one.
Do a sleight of hand for Azza.
Can I use a different Azza's sleight of hand?
No, I will allow her to because you're guiding her.
Pardon?
I'll allow her to use your character sheet as you're guiding her.
That's 20, baby.
Cool. She does it. She kind of, it's a bit weird because obviously you're almost like game controlling her. And she's not quite used to it. But she kind of lines up and you work together and she manages to do a perfect kind of nosedive swipe and grabs one of the vials.
I command her to head back to the dragon table. As I walk back.
She flies like a bat out of hell. She does not want to be anywhere near here, especially with this thing in her arms.
As I'm walking back, I was like, I release Loma.
Everyone kind of shuts out and is like, I feel there was a reason for that, but I'm not entirely sure what it was.
Look, I feel like if you had a magical moment and it was interrupted because Shoka, a crazy goblin, had to do crazy crap. I feel like if we didn't give Winston time to acclimate and do what Winston does, because regardless how crazy Winston could be, he's very good at talking people down, and he loves his family, and Yasmita is now his family. So I was giving a bit of extra time without you, look, he loves you, but you terrify the man, and he might have got a bit flustered. So I was giving him some time. Now I understand you might be mad at me and try to kill me, and I deserve it. That don't mean I won't defend myself. I'm saying this as I try to I'm walking back to the dragon table, but you know how you're walking past someone but giving them a wide berth.
That's it. Okay. I appreciate the lookout for both them and me. I'm wondering if Winston's realised that I'm not back yet.
Probably not. So God forbid what Winston's up to. He's either not realised it because it's craziness, or he's lost his mind looking for you.
Yeah, probably one of the two. So, Loma walks back with you and goes, have fun? Do anything nice? What did I miss?
Nothing. Just had a brief conversation with a god. Casual Monday.
For this group, yes. So, you make it back to Dragon's Hoard, up to your rooms like normal. Meliana, what do? Do you return to the main group, or are you going to study a bit longer?
Mariana is going to put away the books that she was reading after the chaos and she is gonna head to go and find Loma because one, she wants to find out why Loma was not stopping Winston, and two, she knows that she is the only other voice of reason in this group.
That's fair. Your answer is very quickly. One of the answers to that question is the fact that Loma arrives with Jasmine. So you kind of meet opposite ends of the corridor as you kind of meet to the ends, and she's like, "Oh, hi, Marek. What happened? What did I miss? Who did what? And how far do I need to run?"
I apologize, Loma. I know how you feel for Winston, but yeah, if I see something, I'm not stopping it.
Okay. Who did he upset? / insult / who did he enable?
I'm sure you're aware of Yasmita's current state.
I love this man. I love this man. I'm trying to find this man. I love this man. I love this man. I'm trying to find this man. And she repeats that to herself as she walks into the room. What does Loma, Yasmita, Loma, Jasmine, and Meliana, and technically Marek walk in on as they enter the room?
They just see her. Okay, half person, half shark. Go.
I can't do that one. I can't do that when I got legs.
Okay.
I can only do it if I got legs.
Okay. Okay. Do your best zombie impression. Go.
No.
That's pretty good. Okay. Werewolf. Go. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay.
Wait. Tell me to do one of us. Tell me to do one.
Okay. Do Loma. Go.
Oh, Winston, I do hope that you enjoy coming to. Oh, I do hope you enjoy when I come to your room. And now I'm going to show you what our child look like again. Daddy.
Oh.
Loma actually goes, "I really hope none of the family saw that."
Winston hears that immediately, and his eyes go.
Maybe I should have kept
Mama.
Mama.
Hi, Loma. Where have you been? It's been a while. And he sort of turns around.
Strangling someone.
Winston is gonna sort of Simpsons-esque himself out of the way and just be like, and he's gonna message Yasmita, "I think we better run to bed. On him out. Get set. Go!" You just see Winston running.
I run after him. I poof into Loma. I run after him, and I'm like,
"You want me to pretend I'm going to bed with you?"
That's not what I meant. No, stop it, Yasmina. No.
"Oh, Winston, you're such a little gad."
Turns to Meliana and goes, "Whatever you're gonna do it now." And walks out of the room.
Then, of course, after, maybe I should have kept you in the necklace.
Yes.
Do you want to go back?
No, I have to go and explain something to my parents. Because she is also aware that her mother can see everything that goes on in this place. So, you are now all back in the room. Marek has joined you. I'm going to call the session there. Now that everybody's back together, absolute chaos has ensued. This has been very much an RP heavy session today because obviously we're missing a couple of people. So we want to make sure that we're all together. So
RP heavy? For who? Not me. Of all my voices.
We will be back next week as a special because people's schedules and things like that. With that, we will see you in the next session. Until then, stay safe and keep rolling for initiative. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ah!
We are raiding. I once saw a maiden lying by the shore. She was smiling right at me, I'll never know what for. Her hair was black, her eyes were blue, she beckoned me. What could I do? I rowed towards a maiden lying by the shore. She waved at me the blue a kiss which set my heart aflame. When I broke land, I hopped right out and asked her for her name. Then I lay down beside her in the summer sun. She kissed me once, she kissed me twice, then smacked me with an oar. A little later I woke up, maiden gone, and with my stuff she had left me stranded, lying by the shore. Who, what, how, where did she go? Guess that I will never know, 'cause gone was the maiden lying by the shore.